And welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my flaws when it comes to Marvel Rivals ranked games, simply because I want to improve overall. And if you haven't noticed, I've been making videos where I have like two videos. First one from bronze to silver, my experience. Second one from silver to gold, my experience. Now, I would love to make a video about my experience from gold to plat, but I'm not plat yet, as you can see on the bottom right. I'm only gold. And mainly this video is for me. So whenever later on I struggle over and over again and I get mad at my mates for being bad, I can just think back to when I made this video and realize what I'm doing wrong. Might help some of you out as well who struggle with self-accountability. Either way, like always, feel free to like or dislike the video. Put in the comments where you think like, or if you have like extra tips for me or everyone in general on how to climb. I would love to read those and use those for my future videos as well if I, find them helpful. Either way, if you like my content, feel free to subscribe, but that's for, like always, nothing special. Either way, let's get into the video. Now, what are my personal flaws? I've talked in the past videos about like team play, working together, and improving. One of my biggest personal flaws is probably me not adapting as much into the team. Simply because I chose to play Hawkeye a lot, and the worst part is that a few games are like clean, like 60% accuracy or higher, crazy shit. And there's other games with like 30 or 40% accuracy. And the problem is that a lot of these games, I just think like, give me another death or two and I'll actually get back into the game. I'll go crazy. But if I just picked a different character, I would have actually won the game. Might help you as well if you, adapt more into your team. Like, there's different scenarios. Moon Knight works in a lot of scenarios very well when they group up the enemies and you can just, burst them down, surprise them, especially when you switch to Moon Knight and you didn't start with him from the beginning. Basically switching to tank or healer and offering someone else to take my DPS spot when I'm playing like garbage, trash shit is something I really gotta do as well. Like I said, all of these points I'm mentioning, feel free to like think about these and apply them to yourself if necessary. It's just something I've noticed for myself. I think that's my biggest issue that I have with this game, where I'm like, since I'm used to role queue in Overwatch nowadays, I really just get involved too much into my role. I don't adapt as much and I don't change roles as much, even if I should at some games. That is probably true. Another thing where I'm like, this could be better is simply learning melee characters. I like to play a lot of ranged characters like Moon Knight, Hawkeye, Widow. Even though there's like crazy strong melee characters like Iron Fist and Black Panther for the backlines, Even Psylocke, she's ranged, yeah, but she works like a melee character simply because she's an assassin going back to the back line from the enemy and just destroying them from the back. Moon Knight also works pretty well for that. If you find like good spots in different maps, I can actually show that in the future as well, because I've noticed a few good things that do work really well. I really gotta adapt that as well to focus more on the back line from a hidden perspective, because that really distracts the enemies a lot. It does work for my team as well. Another thing is using melee attacks more, because in Overwatch it actually is a thing. Whenever you play Winston or whatever, you do use your melee attacks a lot, especially mid zaps, simply because it does more damage overall. In this game, I've not been using it as much whenever I play tank. I use the tentacles way too often whenever I play Venom, even though fisting them is stronger than one might think in different situations, especially when there's like shields or whatever, or like very jumpy characters that you can just fist instead of trying to aim your tentacles at them. So yeah, these are like a few things where I'm like, this is completely bad. I really gotta change that. I really gotta work on that. Obviously, there's points that everyone is working on, like better aim and this and that, but that's like not worthy to mention in the video because that's just obvious, right? Everyone is working on better aim naturally, just by playing the game more. I feel like every map should be explored a little bit more as well, because there's different buildings in different maps if you learn those properly, or like every entry to the building and every exit at the same time, you will find a lot of different ways to go and sneak behind enemies. It does, like, I've played against a few people on Gold, and you notice some crazy shit, some crazy map knowledge. I feel like that's very important as well, so I gotta do that as well in quick matches. Obviously, don't use ranked for that. And then there's the obvious points. Don't get toxic, don't get mad. I get petty a lot, but that's just because you play. Okay, what I would recommend to everyone out there: play max 6 games in a row and then take like 1 hour, 2 hour breaks. Watch a few videos, chill, relax, chill with your family, whatever, with your pets. And after that, 1 or 2 hours, go back and play your next 5 to 6 games. Simply because after 5 games, I feel like sometimes 6, you get way too invested emotionally, where ranked games in every competitive game is a psychological war. Like, it's not only mechanical skill, it's your brain as well, okay? Trust me. Whenever you get too involved emotionally, you play worse overall. The first point I mentioned, you won't adapt as much because you're just petty. Your aim, you're gonna focus more with you. Let's say playing Hawkeye or any sniper, you'll focus on specific enemies that annoy you a lot instead of just thinking logically about who the right choice is. Like, sometimes the best thing to do is just focus the tank. Keep spamming, since his hitbox is huge and you can just get free hits that way and get free kills. Instead, you see like a healer or some assassin from afar that annoys you a lot, and you try to kill him over and over again. Where, like, you might kill him, yeah, but a few shots are gonna miss and it's gonna be a huge waste of time, whereas that tank can go crazy in the meantime. Of these things, it's all emotional shit, okay? Just focus on the game. If you feel like you're not as focused anymore, take a break, like I said, do some other things. I'm projecting right now, by the way. It's mostly me talking to me, but maybe it'll resonate with 1 or 2 people out there. And yeah, if I work on all of these things, I feel like there's great potential and we could all grind if we work on all of these points. There's obviously more, but I don't want to drag this for too long. It's already 7 minutes. And yeah, I hope I can make the next journey, my experience from gold to plat soon. And then after that, from plat to diamond, and we'll see what happens after that. My goal is obviously a very high rank. This is the first game where I'm going actually 100% tryhard. No trolling, no like dog shit, just focusing on me and trying to improve. So I'm taking this kind of seriously, okay? Either way, thanks for watching and listening if you watched this point. Feel free to like or dislike, once again, put in the comments what you think. If you have anything to add up, and subscribe if you like my content. Either way, thanks for watching. I'm out. Goodbye.